everybody, it's Kathy from Kathy's Cards. Well, I want to share with you what I've been working on probably for the last 24 hours. I got so excited doing them that before I knew it, it was 4 o'clock in the morning. But I think you can understand how that is. Anyways, I've been working on dominoes, and there are tons and tons of YouTube things out there. You can do them so many different ways, and they are all wonderful. And I've done the different ways too in the past. But I found this other one when I was watching a YouTube video, and it's with the epoxy stickers, and I kind of really like them, at least for what I'm doing right now. It's the medium that works. The other ones are great too, Mod Podge. Um, there's a lot of, like I said, different ones. Anyways, I wanted to show you first the different stages. Of course, everybody knows the dominoes. And I found out after making my first 10 that I didn't like the domino showing. Some people do. And I didn't think I could put the picture on there because with some of the glues you can't. It doesn't stay. But I found out with what I chose to do, it did work fine. So I could have a backing and not worry about the back showing or having to cover up the dominoes, which I had to do on some of the earlier ones. So anyways, this is one of my first ones that I did. It's a cameo. And see, I put it on the domino part where the numbers are, or the dots. And then the next stage was to decorate it up. And see, on this one here, this was one of my beginning ones. I didn't do it on here, and see, that's what shows. So I'm going to take some felt or something. I'm not going to cover it up. Some people paint them. But like I said, it's everybody's choice. I just don't like seeing it. So I will cover that up. I think I have, do I have another one here? Yeah, here's one, a Christmas one that I did, and I did do it right. And then I put the veil on here to hang it. So anyways, I just wanted to show you some of the things that I ended up making, and I have them here on this tray, and I was gonna do it with the tray and show you on the tray, but I found it hard with the camera because everything is kind of like turned around. So if you'll be patient with me, I just want you to see some of the things that I kind of came up with the cameo one here. It isn't necessarily Christmas. I mean, you could do it for Christmas, but I took one of my doilies and I did, put stickler gold all around it. And I'm not sure if you can see it with the lighting and everything here, but it's all gold and sparkly. I really like the way it came out. And then let me put this here. And then, like I said, I just put a temporary chain here. This is on a magnetic thing here. You can put a chain. You can find a nice chain. You can make it a necklace. I'm trying to get up as close as I can so maybe you can see the detail. And this was a bird. If you like birds. And this is a Christmas one. I took one of my whiter doilies and I did a little ho-ho. And I used gold stickler on that too. That's the back. And then this one here, I did it with the bail on the top and the bottom with a silver trim. And that's when you can put any kind of dangle that you want. I just put that on temporarily for now, just so you can kind of get an idea. But you can put anything that you want, any kind of charms. And see those little things, those little bails, they're not bad to look at on the, the flatter part there. But I thought he came out kind of cute. And then for my cat lovers, I did a kitty cat on a bow. I thought he was cute. Again, I apologize if you can't see real well. It's so hard to get all the detail. And I did a little angel. Or not an angel, it's a girl. It's just a girl, which reminds me of an angel. And then again, you can just make them magnets. Just put a magnet on the back. Again, this is temporary. I just did it for now. I would put a nicer one on, but I had a hoop on this one, so you wouldn't put the hoop on, the bail on. Anyways, but you know, it can be a magnet. You can just make this and give it to somebody just as a magnet. Like I said, you can decorate it any way you want. I will be doing a video after this, just a short one to show you how I did it, okay, and how I like doing this certain medium. So I just wanted to share that with you ladies, and I even got some that had let's see, you know, ones with sayings I even found too. Let everything you do be in love. I mean, you can get all kinds of sayings. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. But this is how they are before you decorate them. And I was busy because this whole thing is filled with ones that I have ready to decorate. And then, like I said, I found some, you know, really cute Christmas ones that I'll decide what I'm going to do with them. Make them necklaces, chains, you know. This is little snowman. This is just a nice tree. But, you know, there's a lot of different ones that I did. And kitties. I got a lot of different cats. So anyways, guys, I just wanted to share that with you. And then, like I said, right after this, I'm just going to do a short video and to show you how I made it. Because like I said, there are tons out there. But the epoxy stickers, I really do like them for what I'm, like I said, I'm doing now. Other ones are better with Mod Podge if you need to drill holes and stuff like that. But I like the effect. I like the nice smooth way they go on, especially when I found a better way of tacking them on and not waiting for glue 24 hours. Anyways, guys, so hang in there and I'll be back. Okay, guys, we're going to try this. Hopefully my camera will cooperate. I'm going to put my mouse over here. And hopefully it doesn't go in and out too much. Just doesn't quite like this angle. Okay, I'm going to show you first. This was like an 8.5 by 11 sheet that I had ordered offline. And there's a lot of places that you can get Domino pictures. I tried to get some free ones for myself, and a lot of them came out blurred. So I finally gave up, and these were really inexpensive. The Christmas ones were only $2.50, and then yours forever. So I got a sheet online. Anyways, so what you do is you get these epoxy stickers, and like I said, I saw it on YouTube, and you lift this part here, and then you kind of like push out. You don't want to get your fingerprints on it. So see how it's lifting there? So you're going to kind of grab it from the side like this. Okay? Because you don't, see it's got a nice, that's all epoxy. And you're going to want to put this on here, but first, what you do is you get your paper and you see what picture you want. So let's see here. I'll take the little, maybe I'll take the reindeer here. What you do, and you have to make sure, because this is not forgiving, I will tell you that right now. Make sure that you got it as close to the picture as you can. Do not worry if you go over. It's no big deal. And if you happen to, do it a little crooked, you can always cut it. The epoxy does cut. But you want to really try as best you can to get it over you know, the whole thing without any problem. Then all you do is I'm going to cut around it. And again, don't worry if you get some of the epoxy, because you can cut it if you want. Because some things aren't always exact, I'm finding out. Especially with the printout pictures. Some of them aren't always all the same or the size of the epoxy. Most of them are, but like this one worked out really good, but you know, some don't. So go around as close as you can and get rid of all the extra. I got a little down here. Don't want the red. And like I said, it's no big deal. And just try to round it. Round your pictures a little there. And I don't know if I mentioned it, but when you first put this on, you know, really rub it really good. Make sure that it stays. Now this is the part here. On different videos, some people use, you know, glue, all kinds of glue. Tacky glue, Elmer's glue, whatever you want. And it was fine, but I found it took, you know, a long time. You had to wait a while for it to really stick. So I was trying different things. I even used my Xyron machine, and that's what got me thinking. I did the Xyron machine like I do with my cards, and it actually did work good. It got sticky, got them all sticky on the bottom here. But with, like, you're putting 4 and they're little ones, so I'd end up with spaces, so I had extra glue coming out, and that was kind of a pain. But it got me thinking, well, my goodness, if that works, I bet my running tape would work. And this is Tombow, and I really like this. And you get refills for this. The little thing comes out and you get refills. That seems to be the big thing now. But anyways, I thought, oh my God, I'm going to try that. Because like I said, I wanted to cover this up. And I found that a little harder with the glue too, where I didn't have a problem with this. So, simply guys, I just ran down. I did it like 4 times here. Because this stuff holds really good. And you put it over your domino. And hold it down. And it's nice and stuck right away. Look at that. And if there's any excess, like you see a little bit here, we have just a little bit there, just take your knife, I mean not your knife, your scissors. You can take one of those sharp cutting ones. Whatever works for you, whatever you like. But don't worry about every little bit, because if you're like me and this was nice but too plain, you're going to cover it anyways. So the next thing I did is I tried to find some trim, and I figure about 6 inches is good. It's good because you want a little bit extra in case you have a mistake or something. So anyways, what I do next is I use my glue gun for this. Now the thinner one that I really like, I ran out. So this is just a little thicker. It's nice, but I'm still going to look for more because I like the style of this one here. You know, that one there. I like it a little better. But for now, you work with what you got. And like I said, it's still pretty. I like to get it so that they come together more in the bottom, so you don't see anything on the side and stuff like that. So get our handy dandy glue, get my little, because I know I'll still burn myself, but try not to do it here. Okay, so all you do is I first go along the edge, and then I do a little bit here on top because this one's a little wider. And again, don't take too long, because you know how hot glue, if you don't put a lot on, which you don't need here, it gets cool fast. One thing I like too is because this is like, it's clear, well, glue is clear too, the hot glue gun. So if a little bit smooches over, you don't have to really worry about it because you don't really notice it, because this has kind of got like a little bubbly effect to it. So that's another plus. So basically, it's just going around. Sure, I'm not in the camera here, which I know all you ladies know how to do. And like I said, I try to press along the side there. I just put a new glue stick in, so, and then I didn't put enough in there. I really, because my glue stick stopped on me. Like I said, the biggest challenge is getting the trim on right away. And you're going to get all kinds of gooey hair, but it comes off real easy. All right, get this one out of the way. I'm sorry if I go out of the camera. I never know what angle. See, when you first put your refill in, oh, I don't even need all that. Okay. It's good to see this. It gets messy, at least for me, but it all comes off. And we'll do the other side. You just got to have a little patience. And if you want, do a little bit at a time. Sometimes I do more than I should, and you know, if you do a little bit at a time, then the glue for sure is still hot. Oh, come on. There. Got a little spooge there. We'll get out of the way. And then you don't want too much of an overlap here. So I put a little bit there where it's thinner, but then I'll cut it. Let that stick there. Getting to see me and all. But these little finger things really help me. I know they can be a little bit to get used to. Alright, so you put that there. Actually, that didn't come out too thick, so if you got a little bit there. Let's glue. It's because I'm showing you guys, that's why. Well, that actually came out good. Okay, so just check around. You got any extra glue? Didn't get no gobs on this one. But see, I think I like that, you know, that trim, and then you got the nice clean back. And then I don't have any more of my, I have to get some more, I don't know if they're copper or what you call it, bales. The bigger bales here. Yeah. See, that's what I would put on the back. It's a bale, and I have silver ones here, and I like these too, but I got to get some more gold. I'm not going to glue this on because this is gold, but this here, you would use E6000 for this, and you would dab it on, and you would put a little bit on. Like I said, this is silver, so I'm not gonna put it on this one. I'm sorry, I ran out of my copper ones, but you would glue it right on. And I personally would let it sit for about an hour before I'd start doing something else. And then you would put 2 on if you're going to do a chain under it or something. But I hope you could see this, guys. It's hard to figure out a way to show people sometimes. But see, that's what that would be like. And then, you, like I said, then you do what you want. Like what I did. Figure out if you want to make an ornament, or you want to make a keychain or a necklace or whatever. You know, you can do whatever you want. And that's the whole fun of the whole thing. And like I said, these are epoxy stickers. And yeah, you just go, I got them on eBay, but it actually took me to an SD store. So they got them for all different things. They got them for Scrabble pieces, for caps, uh, everything you can think of. So like I said, this is another route to go, and I found it fast and easy. And after I figured out with this stuff to get it on, it really made my life, because I was getting more glue all over the place, and I had to wait an hour for, well, hour or more for the stuff to really stick, you know, before you start messing with it. So that's just me. That's what I ended up using. So guys, let me see if I can bring myself up here. Oops, a little too close. There we go. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm not sure how well I presented it. Like I said, sometimes I never know with my camera if I should put it behind me or in front of me. I do have an iPod. Not an iPod. Oh crap, I can't even think of the name of it right now. That I can put it up, you know, above me. But sometimes stuff is far away for me to do that. So whatever, I did my best, guys. So I just wanted to share with you. Like I said, everybody has their way of liking how they do it. And like I said, I like that I can cover up the dots on the back of the dominoes. And then I can use the adhesive. And that's just my take on it, guys. So whatever. So I hope you enjoyed it. And I'll be back again.